そんな大したことじゃないだろう。
相手は柔道部の主将だぞ。それも男子女子両方だ。怖くはなかったのか？
嫌われるのは慣れてる。
Hello, welcome back to another video. Today we are going to try and mount a rooftop tent on top of a C5 Corvette. Yeah, so to do that we are going to try and use the Sea Sucker surfboard mount, as you can see here. So again, for those of you who don't know, sea suckers are these crazy suction cup things. Essentially, I think these were originally made for like glass, carrying glass, and then somebody thought it was a good idea to use them for automotive stuff. I think mainly carrying bikes, and then they started kind of realizing how cool they were and how strong they were, and now you can carry a lot of things. I've never seen anyone attempt a rooftop tent. So I'm a little nervous, but I'm just gonna see what's what, you know, put it on, shake it, see if it's strong, and then I'll go for a cruise and I'll go slow, you know, and make sure no one's behind me in case it falls off. But the premise, granite countertop, right? So like, you know, it moves around, and then you essentially have a vacuum pump here, and it's literally creating a vacuum in suction cup, and the premise is once that you keep pumping it like this until that orange goes away, right? So yeah, right there, now it's strong, and like it's just fucking, yeah, there's no fucking way I can hear this 4x4 creaking. Like cannot move that, so that does inspire a little confidence, but again, we'll take it slow, be safe about it, and then you just kind of pry up, release the vacuum, and yeah. So there she is, torch red, which is a really cool color. Yeah, I picked this thing up from the original owner. It has 53,000 miles on it. I bought it with 51,000 miles. Clean title and stick shift, and yeah, she's pretty. I'll show you pictures of what this thing looked like when I bought it, but essentially this front of it, like all this was fucked up. Fuck, it was like not there. It was like torn in pieces. That headlight was like gone. This fender's original to the accident. I don't know if that'll buff out. I need a new fender. But I fixed the front bumper, replaced the headlight. I still have some like body panels that aren't perfect. As far as the reveal goes, it's kind of tight here, but the rear was even more fucked up. I found a black bumper and I just went with it. The C5R of the year had a black bumper. Granted, it was only black from like this body line down, and then this was red, but I don't think it looks too bad. I'm not worried about it. And yeah, but essentially this thing was so messed up. There's like no bumper when I bought it. Essentially the entire Corvette is all fiberglass, so this entire, let's see, and the trunk didn't work when I bought it either. So when I got it, like all of this was gone. Like none of this tub was here, and I had to re-fiberglass like all of this I don't want to take it apart, but like essentially all this I had to clean out, clean up. I have pictures I'll show you. It was a lot of work. Probably took me like a month before I could even drive this thing. I had to tow it home with the Tacoma from 2-3 miles away and one mountain pass. It was a rough getting it home, but I'm glad I did. I got a good deal on it, and like I said, original owner, still has a clean title, stick shift, 51,000 mile LS1. I was like, fuck, I can't say no to that. So, but yeah, we're gonna try and put a rooftop tent on this thing, like I said. So, 2 of those, hardware, looks like these thread into here. Grab that. Looks like there's grooves here, along with grooves there. Okay. Okay. Time to get the tent off the Forerunner. Thank you. Have a good one. Alright guys, it's the next day. I officially got this on most of the way. I have some minor detail stuff I need to do, and I'll show you what I mean. And I apologize for the audio of this video. I realized that part of the time my finger, while I'm holding the camera, like right now, has been covering the microphone. So my apologies, we'll definitely try and work on that. So, anyways, it's on. These have all held vacuum, which is good. The problem I'm having is these front ones are not on. So I need to get some different hardware, and I'm going to change the angle of this and get those to sit down properly. But other than that, the whole car shakes when I, you know, try and move it, which is good. So ease this battery, like straight back. I think it's time for a drive. I'm super nervous. Yeah, I'm not gonna, I mean, now that it's actually time to drive it, it's definitely dawning on me how silly this is. But, you know, I really tried to find somebody else on YouTube that's like, who's put sea suckers to the test like this. Oh, you know what? I take that back. NSX. There's some guy in Oregon who has an NSX with a rooftop tent, and he uses sea suckers for his rooftop tent. And he actually uses smaller ones too. He only had 4, so I have 6, 6.5, 6-inch sea suckers, so it should be good. We should be okay. But I'm still a little nervous. I think that's good. It's a good thing to be nervous. I'd probably be a little more worried if I wasn't nervous about this. So what I didn't show on camera is, I mean, right now it's pretty much where it's going to set. It does look a little angled. I think that's mainly because of the fabric. Like the fabric's low here and like tight there, but I know it's not unlevel as far as like the rails go. So these are all tight. I ended up taking because so the original problem I was having is like, these are the fronts, and you can see how there's 2. The front one wasn't latching down because when this bracket was like flush with the rail, the angle would be too high and these weren't latching, which is why in the first video I never drove it, even though it'd probably be okay. I didn't feel comfortable. I just wanted to get all of them suctioned down. You know, if there's 6 suction cups in the kit, you should probably just use all 6, especially when you're doing some silly stuff like this. So I got the shorter hardware in the back, and the back looks good. It's like super tight, super flush, and the front looks pretty good too. I centered it a little more. It was overhanging more when I originally put it on, but I kind of centered it just so that if we do actually sleep in this, it'll be a little stronger. And you can, I don't know if you can see that, but like the entire car shakes when I do that. And none of the suction cups have unsealed. So let's see. I know that's not the most scientific thing ever, but it gets the job done. We're gonna try and go a few miles to this cool spot to take some photos, and I'm gonna have Trina drive the truck behind me just in case it falls off. I really don't think it is going to, but I'm super nervous. I'm really scared. Looks like she's ready to go, so. It's still up there. Definitely some droning, some like just from the wind, but I also have the windows down. So yeah, on a side note, the Tacoma looks super good. Well, we made it. Kind of shocked, but yeah, time to take some photos. Let's see, this all looks good. Vacuums have not lifted at all. I think that's a win for today. So it's fully deployed. I was gonna have this person hop in there, but she's scared. Neither of us have been in here. Let's see what happens. Oh, it actually feels pretty good. Well, it seems to be pretty strong. I'm kind of laying on the far right, far left. It actually doesn't shake around as much as I thought it would. The flip pack on that truck over there actually shakes. Oh shit. Huh, that was weird. I think it just clicked or something. I don't know what that was. I like sat right on the seam there. I don't know if you're not supposed to do that, but I'm not gonna push my luck. But yeah, I think I'm pretty happy with that. I probably got to get that out of the shot. But yeah, we're gonna take some photos. I think this is a world's first for the C5 at least. I'm pretty happy. Are you happy?
Mm-hmm.
Happy camper?
Yeah.
Are we gonna take this thing up to the mountains? Yeah, well, I'm gonna take it up to the mountains.
Whoa.
When she comes with, we'll probably take that.
Whoa. How are you getting it up a mountain?
Snow tires. Oh, like skiing, I mean.
You're gonna take that skiing?
Yeah. I'm gonna put some mud flaps on it, some really nice snow tires, some fog lights in the license plate like the C5R, and yeah. Alright, well, I'm pretty shocked that it went as well as it did, but I'm a happy camper. So yeah. Wow. Damn, dude. Seems pretty solid. What do you think? Right? Dude, rooftop tents are dope. I don't care what anybody says. Especially when they're on sports cars. Shout out to 996 Road Trip. I know this isn't a Porsche, but definitely still stoked. I think that's gonna do it for this video. Thank you for watching.